Is there a spiritual way to kill an animal? I'll put it this way. How would Jesus kill an animal?
Continue watching to find out more.
On Wednesday, March 24th, 2024, the long-awaited documentary Christspiracy, The Spirituality Secret, premiered in cinemas across major cities worldwide. Directed by directors Kip Anderson and Cameron Waters, both vegans, the film has sparked global conversations. Kip Anderson, a renowned ethical filmmaker, is widely known for his works Cowspiracy, The Sustainability Secret, What the Health, and Seaspiracy. These films highlight the impact of animal people consumption on human health and the environment. His work has inspired many people to rethink their diet and lifestyles. In 2020, Supreme Master Ching Hai Vegan presented Kip Anderson the Shining World Compassion Award with a humble token of $20,000 to put toward his noble work. Supreme Master Ching Hai Vegan is deeply grateful as a humble vessel to the beloved Almighty God for any help bestowed upon his precious children. Now, with Christspiracy, he takes on a new challenge by exploring the ethical side of the equation. He explains.
Cowspiracy explored the environmental impacts of eating animals, 70 billion land animals and fish, in the trillions. And what the health impacts of what that does, not only physical health, but, we wanted to go into some spiritual health too. Seaspiracy was about the ocean and the environmental impacts and all that with consuming the amount of fish that humans do. And now this one, Christspiracy, it's the ethical pillar of the equation, the third main pillar, environment, health and ethics. This one's the final piece.
Kip's exploration of the ethics of eating animal citizens took an unexpected turn during a Cowspiracy Q&A session in Los Angeles, where he met Cameron Waters, vegan. Cameron posted two thought-provoking questions. Is there a spiritual way to kill an animal? And how would Jesus kill an animal? Unlike Kip, who is a yogi practitioner with little knowledge of religion, Cameron comes from a devout Christian family. As a gospel musician, his background included hunting and helping his family-owned barbecue restaurant. However, his perspective began to shift during the Daniel fast, a 21-day period of fasting on plant sources and prayer, which led him to question his own beliefs, particularly about diet.
I'm a born-again Christian. I was baptized. As a child, I grew up, I have a bracelet that I wear. What would Jesus do? It's popular in America, a question that we ask ourselves when it comes to moral and ethical dilemmas. And for me, that felt like one of the biggest, and I had to find out what was the answer. Is there a better way that we can do this as humanity?
Is there a sense in which there are some people who would rather you didn't explore these issues?
It was so hard for me to ask these questions to my own peers in church. When I asked, is there a spiritual or ethical way to kill an animal? Or let me be more blunt, how would Jesus kill an animal? They kind of would tighten up. It's an uncomfortable conversation to have, but I really wanted to find the right way as a good God-fearing Christian. So that led me up to the moment of meeting Kip and deciding to make this film together.